yoga friends, I'm Sarah Mapes. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In a previous video, I did some chair yoga and I got really good feedback about that. So today we're going to do some more chair yoga. Chair yoga is a wonderful and accessible practice for everyone. Whether you're sitting at a desk and you need some stretching, or you're not able to stand for a long period of time, maybe your knees hurt, maybe you're just waiting in a doctor's office or an airport and you need to move around. Chair yoga is accessible for all of those things. Today's practice is going to use 2 foam blocks and a strap. If you don't have blocks or strap, you could use an old necktie or the soft belt from an old bathrobe. Maybe you're going to use books instead of blocks. You can find accessible props probably just around your house. Today's practice is going to include some shoulder exercises and some twists. The shoulder exercises will be good for our shoulders and our necks, and twisting is good for digestion and for our lower backs. Let's get started. Place your feet firmly on the ground, sitting well, elongating your spine, spread your toes. Bring your hands to your belly. We're going to begin with some belly breathing. We'll fill our belly up with air using our diaphragm, and then we'll exhale and let our belly button sink back towards your back. Belly breathing and using our diaphragm are a great way to lessen anxiety. And who can't do with less anxiety in their life? I know I can. So we're going to start by inhaling for 3 counts, and then we'll exhale for 3. And then we'll move on to 4. With your hands on your belly, think about slowly filling your belly up with air. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Let's take a big releasing breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth, making an audible sound. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Let's do it again. Inhale. Release. Now let's begin our Ujjayi breath. So this breath sounds like the waves of the ocean rolling in and out, in and out. Those of you Star Wars fans can think of this as the Darth Vader breath. So with your nose, start taking even inhales and exhales. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale your arms back to center. Take hold of your left wrist and pull your arms and your torso over to the right side, feeling a good stretch in your left side body. Take a few breaths here. Breathe into it. Inhale, come back to center. Take hold of your right wrist. Stretch your arms and your torso over to the left side, feeling a good stretch in your right side body. Breathe into it. Inhale, bringing your arms back to center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take your head and lean it over to the right. Gently take your right hand and set it on top of the left side of your head, feeling into this stretch. Take a couple of breaths here. Then bringing your head back to center, take it over to the left. Left hand comes to the right side of your head. Gently pulling down, feeling into the stretch on the side of your neck. Take a couple of breaths here. Bringing your head back to center. Your hands are in your lap. Sit up tall. Bring your hands to the sides of your chair. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, round your spine. Pretend that you're holding a big beach ball in front of you. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Pretend that you're holding a beach ball. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. One more. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Really nice. Cat-cow is good for your back too. We just did a sitting cat-cow. Take your right ankle across your left knee and feel into this stretch. How does this feel? Do you feel your hips open? Are you feeling something on the back of your thigh? That's a good thing. If this is enough, and if you have long legs, this might be right where you stay. My legs aren't very long, so I'm going to get a block. I'm going to place my left foot on the block and bring my right ankle back across. And now I feel this stretch more intensely. I can feel this on the back of my thigh. And from here, if you're ready for more intensity, you can fold forward. Keeping your spine long. Think about lengthening your spine as you fold forward. Look at something out in the room that's in front of you. Find your drishti, your spot to gaze at. See if you can breathe into it. Coming back up to sitting. If you're using a block, place your right foot on the block, and if you're not, place your right foot flat on the ground. Take your left ankle and cross it over your right knee. Feeling the stability, the comfortableness in this posture first. And then maybe slowly start to push down on your left side, your left thigh maybe a little bit. And then folding forward. Still thinking about lengthening our spine. This is a good hip opener. Opening our hips will increase our mobility, but it's also going to ease pain in your low back. See if you can breathe into this posture. Gently, slowly coming out, making your way back to a sitting position. Keeping your foot on the block. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Now, the next time when we inhale, we're going to see if we can lift our right leg with it. So if your feet stretch, maybe you're much taller than me and you're totally comfortable without a block, and that's great too. For me, I need a block, so here it is. If you're short like me, use a block. If you have really long legs, you don't need one. Inhale, lift your arms up, lift your leg up. Nice. Point your toe, flex your foot. Point, flex. If this is too intense, you can certainly take your hands back down to the sides of your chair. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. And then taking hold of the sides of your chair, start to move your foot in circles. 3 going one direction, 3 going the other direction. Bringing your right leg down, switch feet. So if you're using a block, your right foot is on the block. We're going to practice the motion with our arms first, and then we'll add our legs. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your arms up, lifting your left foot up. While we're here, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. And then take your arms out to the sides, feel the sides of your chair so that you feel stable and secure, and then move your foot in circles. 3 going one direction, 3 going the other direction. Bringing your foot back down to your mat. From here, with your feet firmly down on, maybe you have a mat, maybe you don't have a mat. I think I just said mat, but put your feet on the floor, spreading your toes, feeling into your feet. Come up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels and rock back, and then take your feet out. Maybe have your feet out in front of you, rolling up onto your heels. Coming all the way through your feet. Feeling into every part of your foot. And then take your block and place it between your knees. We're going to lift our legs more. Inhale, lift both legs together. Exhale, bring your legs down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring your legs down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down to the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down to the ground. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Nice. Scooching your block out of the way. Take your legs to both sides of your chair, finding a stable, comfortable place, and then lift your arms out to the sides, and then we're going to reach over towards the right side, bringing your right elbow to your left knee, bringing your other arm straight out overhead, feeling into the stretch. We're in extended side angle. Breathe into it. And then coming up, lifting both arms out to the sides, taking your left elbow over to your left knee, taking your right arm across your body and up overhead. So our side body is opening out to the side here, in extended side angle. Breathe into the stretch. You can take your gaze up to your fingers. And then lifting both arms up, coming back to this centralized position. We're going to take a forward fold. So you may want a block out in front of you, maybe to rest your hands on. Maybe you reach all the way down to the ground. I'm short, I'm using a block. So inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Think about lengthening your spine. And then fold all the way forward. This pose is an inversion. Your head is now below your hips. So you're getting all of the benefits of doing something wild like standing on your head without any of the danger of falling over. See if you can breathe into it. Maybe you use the block to rest your head. Then lifting up, slowly coming out of this posture, grabbing hold of the front of your chair, lifting yourself back up to seated. Give yourself a moment here. Sometimes we can get dizzy when we go upside down. Okay, we're just upside down. Take a moment, breathe into it, feel centered, grounded, comfortable. Nice. Okay. We are going to do some shoulder stretches. You can stay right where you are in your chair. You'll want your strap. I'm going to shift so that you can see what I'm doing. We're going to do cow face arms. So I'm going to place the strap on my right shoulder. I'm going to turn around so you can see. I'm going to take my right arm up overhead and reach around and grab my strap. And then I'll take my left hand underneath and grab my strap. And then you'll lift the crown of your head up and feel into the stretch. You'll see if you can walk your hands up your strap just a little bit closer together. Maybe you'll even find that you can clasp your fingers. Take a few breaths here. And then release your hands, release your strap. Move your strap over to the other side. So now it's on your left side. This time take your left arm up overhead, reaching back, finding your strap. Your right arm comes underneath and takes hold of the strap, and you work your way up the strap so that your fingers are as close together as you can get them, and then lift the crown of your head up towards the ceiling or the sky. You may find that your reach is really different from one side to another. That's totally normal. Our bodies are not exactly balanced, and our reach and our flexibility and our balance is different from side to side. That's why we do these exercises on both sides. We're working on evening it out, but our bodies are definitely different naturally, going from side to side. See if you can breathe into this posture. Then releasing your fingers, taking your strap off of your shoulder. We're going to use our strap again in a few minutes, so I'm going to park it on the side of the chair. We're going to do eagle next. So in eagle, you can do just your arms, just your legs, or you can do both of them together. Take your arms out to the sides. Take your left arm underneath your right, crossing your hands. And maybe this is where you stay today, and this is a really good place to be. If you can, then you can take the double twist with your arms and then lift your arms up in front of your face, and you'll feel a really strong stretch in your shoulders. If you'd like to add the legs, then you would take your right leg and cross it over your left. Maybe this is where you stay. If it's accessible and you'd like to try, you could double cross your legs here, lifting your shoulders, breathing into this posture. Don't forget to lift your arms up in front of your face, feeling into the stretch. You can close your eyes here, or you can find a side drishti. It's not overly exciting to just stare at our arms. Make sure you breathe into it. And then unwind your legs. If you took legs, unwind your arms, taking them back out to the side. And then take your right arm underneath your left. Maybe this is where the right spot for you is. Honor that. And if it's accessible and you want to, you can take the double twist and lift your arms up. If you'd like to add your legs, you can take your left leg and cross it over your right. Maybe moving your right foot into the center a bit. And then if you'd like to, you can double wrap your left foot behind your right leg. Close your eyes and take several breaths here. And then unwrap your legs, unwrap your arms, take them out to the sides, bring them back down to your chair. Let's do a twist to the side. Maybe you move your legs over to the side of your chair and then gently take hold of the back of your chair and twist towards the right. As you inhale, think about creating space. Get just a little bit taller. And as you exhale, twist further, moving into the space that you just created. Unwrapping yourself, coming to the other side of your chair, taking hold of the back of your chair again. Inhale, twist to the left, and as you inhale, think about growing taller. As you exhale, twist a little bit further, moving into the space that you just created. Then coming back to center, bringing your feet out in front of you, taking your hands behind you, taking hold of the sides of your chair. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round out your spine. Nice, really nice. Okay. Take your strap. Inhale, lift your right knee, hug it into your chest. Feeling the lengthening of your spine at the same time. And then taking your strap and wrapping it around, clunk goes the strap, wrapping it around your foot. This might be the balls of your feet, might be the center of your foot. Find the place where it's comfortable for you. Your right leg is out in front of you. Sit up tall. Maybe take your right hand down to the side of your chair. And this time, see what happens when you take your foot across your body over to the left. Just a little bit. It'll feel pretty intense, just that small action. You don't have to go far to feel this one. Breathe into it. And then bringing your foot back to center. You can have the strap in both hands or just your right. See if you can lift your leg just a little bit higher. Breathe into it. Stare at your toes. And then with the strap in your right hand, take your chair in your left hand and bring your right leg out to the side. If you want to, you can take your gaze over to the left side. Leg goes right, gaze goes left. Then bringing your leg back to center, releasing your foot. Hug your left knee into your chest, lengthening your spine. And then use your strap and place it on your left foot. This might be the middle of your foot, but if you have pain in your arches, perhaps you want to wrap the strap around the ball of your feet. Put it the place on your foot that's the most comfortable for you. Take hold of the strap in your right hand and gently take your leg over to the right. Feeling into the intensity of this stretch. Don't forget to breathe. Bringing your foot back to center. Maybe you hold onto the strap with both hands. Maybe you just shift to your left at this point. See if you can lift your left leg up, even if it's just an inch. Stare at your toes and breathe into it. And then with your right hand holding the chair and your strap in your left hand, bring your leg out to the side. Taking your gaze over to the right if you want to. If you don't do it. And don't forget to breathe. Bringing your left foot back to center, maybe bending your knee, taking the strap off of your foot. Nice. I'm just gonna set my strap on the chair so it's out of the way. Okay, we're gonna come into our warrior poses. So with your right leg firmly on the ground, let's do a crescent lunge first. Grab a block. So our right leg is going to be on your chair with your right foot coming out in front of you. bring your left leg back behind you. Maybe you have to scooch to the front of your chair a little bit. That's okay. And I'm thinking that I need a block underneath my right foot. Again, this is a shortness issue. If you reach, you don't need one. So taking hold of your other block. Okay, now I'm going to bring my leg out in front of me a little bit. Okay. So our hips are square. They're both facing towards the direction that we are facing forward. Your back leg is straight, or you could bend it. You can actually, if you're really tall, maybe you bring your knee all the way down to the floor. For me, it's not happening. So with your hips squared and your back leg straight out behind you, your heel is lifted. It's a good stretch for your foot. You're on the balls of your feet. And then with your block in your hand, lift your block up above you. This foam block is going to start to feel really heavy in a few breaths. It's a wonderful exercise. You can take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Breathe into it. And then when you've had enough fun, you can set your block down. We're going to come into our warrior poses now, specifically warrior two. So our hips are going to be open to the side in warrior two. Your right knee and leg is still, your right leg is out in front. See if you can stack your knee over your ankle. And then bring your left leg out what would be behind you. I'm sitting on my chair at an angle to make this accessible. And our hips are open to the side. And from here, take your arms out long in front of you, reaching in both directions as far as you possibly can. See if you can feel the line of energy from fingertips to fingertips. Then you can take your gaze over to your right, looking out over your right fingertips. Take a few breaths here, feeling strong. We're in a pose called Warrior Two or Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe into it. Flip your right palm up and reverse your warrior. Don't forget to breathe here. We're going to create some fluidity. Take your arms, coming with right elbow to right knee, over to a version of extended side angle, back leg is staying straight, and then coming back to our reverse warrior, moving through several times. Don't forget to breathe here. Feel the fluidity of the motion. Feel your sides stretching. Your legs are strong. They're working hard. We might be sitting, but we're still getting a really good workout. And then come back up to our warrior two. Bring your hands back down. We're going to switch to the other side. So because I'm short, I'm going to take a block out in front of me for my foot. If you're tall, you don't need one. And grab your other block though for your hands. Placing your left foot on your block, take your right leg out behind you so your leg is straight and your right toes are on the ground, but your right heel is lifted up. Your hips are square, they're facing forward. And then take hold of your foam block and lift it up towards the sky. Take a few breaths here. Feeling strong. So this is a strong posture, and you are strong. You can do this. And then bringing your arms down, sliding your block underneath you. We'll come into our warrior two stance. So that you can see, I'm going to see if this angle on my chair will work. Left leg is out in front. And our right leg is out behind, so I'm using a corner of the chair. Our hips are open to the side. Your knee is stacked over your ankle. Take your arms out long in front of you. You can take your gaze over your left fingertips. Reach your arms, your fingers in both directions, feeling the line of energy as you reach fingertips as far as they'll go in both directions. This is warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. You are strong. Just like a warrior. You've got this. And then turn your left palm up and reverse your warrior. Breathe into it. We're going to create some fluidity. So with your arms, left elbow to left knee, coming in to our extended side angle variation. Our right leg stays straight. And then flowing back and forth from our reverse warrior to our extended side angle. Breathe into it. Nice. Okay. Coming through our warrior two, bringing your arms down, legs back together. Warrior two is another hip opener. So we're really opening up our hips today, and we're doing lots of twists. This ought to hopefully make your low back feel good. Let's revisit the pose that we were doing at the beginning. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale up. Twist, exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. If this is comfortable and accessible, you could hug both knees into your chest together. If not, let's do one at a time. So just hugging your knee into your chest. Maybe you even rest your foot on your chest. Let your spine round over it. And then switch legs. Bringing your hands back down to your lap, feeling centered and grounded. Close your eyes here. Focus on your inhales and your exhales. Feeling centered. Let's end with a couple more releasing breaths. Take a big inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Release. Inhale. Release. Bringing your hands together at heart center. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. If you liked this practice, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you'd like more of, and we'll work it in. Before we go, I'd like to show a relaxation posture that's not done in a chair, but I think would be very accessible. You can do this pose in bed. It's legs up wall. So I'm going to scooch my chair out of the way. It's a noisy chair today. Maybe I should pick it up. And in your bed, I'm going to come over to the wall. So certainly you could do this laying down at a wall. But you can also do this in bed, laying down in your bed, bringing your legs maybe up on your headboard and taking your palms out to the sides and just letting everything relax in this posture. If you stay here for 8 minutes, all of the blood in your legs will have an opportunity to recirculate and you'll have fresh blood. So this is a great pose to keep in your back pocket if you're traveling and you have a long flight in an airplane and you haven't done much moving. If you do nothing else but just lay in your bed somewhere doing this pose, it will get your blood flowing, and it's a wonderful pose. So, on that note, thank you very much, and I will see you on the chair or the mat again soon. Bye.